Hey YouTube, it's Raredio, and I'm back again with another Tech Card Tuesday. And today I'm talking about Stygian Dirge. Now, the reason why I decided to choose this card for this Tuesday Tech card is because the band Marches On just got reprinted in the Primal Origin Deluxe box. And however, I do feel the card is decent. I feel that Stygian Dirge is a much better option because Stygian Dirge only affects your opponent and your opponent's side of the field by reducing all their monsters' levels by 1, so it makes them really hard to go into certain exceeds or in some cases synchros and whatnot. Where the band Marches On, it can shut you down to it. I mean, it's good in the perfect situation where you already have an established field and you play that and it creates that lock where you can't, or where your opponent can't make a board at that point. But if I don't know, it just backfires. Or in the same situation, even if you do have an established field and your opponent dark holes or torrentials or something, then at that point you're basically reverting back to common, just or basic Yu-Gi-Oh, and just swinging with whatever has the strongest attack or your most powerful just basic effect monsters. So I think the card has too strong of a drawback to really see any use out of. I think it's like I said, a decent card, and maybe for some decks it'll work that don't really focus on summoning and exceeding, maybe something a little bit more rogue, such as a Monarch deck or something, I don't know, just something like that that is not competitive or meta. It may work for, but that's how everything is right now. I don't think the card's very good. But moving on to Stygian Dirge, the card I actually want to talk about, because people tend to forget or just in general not even know about this card. But it reduces the level of your opponent's monsters by 1, all of them. It's a continuous trap card, so it's very effective against decks such as Madolche. Therefore, they will never be able to get out of Tiramisu. They can still spam you with Invoker Leviair, Armades, and Mequip Engineer, which is probably the best option in that scenario to go into. It's the most versatile card that would actually be able to do something. But or I guess at that point going into Acid Golem may be their only salvation. But other than that, it works against mainly Exceed decks. Anything that synchros it can hurt, but usually in a synchro build it just means you have to go one more step farther. Like you have to synchro 2 things into something smaller and then synchro again into the thing you actually want, which for some things is not a problem at all. It's just like, okay, it kind of sucks, you maybe use up more fodder, but I'm still getting to the place I want to be. But decks like Madolche and decks like Geargia that however they do synchro as well, but having the ability to stop them from going into Geargigon X and other powerful exceeds, it can be game changing, and prevent them from going to the powerful cards like Exciton, because they just have no play to be able to get a level 5 monster that would then in turn be a level 4 because of Stygian Dirge. And I really like this trap card. I've actually just picked up a couple because I did not own any, and I think I'm gonna throw in my sideboard. I always change up my side deck cards. I don't know. It's just I haven't found that perfect side yet. And plus, the game's always changing and things become more prevalent or less prevalent, and then you need to adjust anyway. But I don't know. I highly suggest this card. Like I said, there's literally no drawback to this. It does not hurt you at all. It just takes up a space in your trap card and spell and trap card zone. That's about it. But if you like this card, please let me know. If you didn't know about it, hopefully you learned something and you may be able to use it. If you don't like this card, also let me know because I have really not been able to play test it. I've known about the card's existence for a while, but it's just one of those things I haven't got around to trying, but I did throw it in my side deck a couple days ago, so hopefully here, you know, in the next week I'll get some real good testing and get to use it against the decks that I feel will hurt it most, like I was saying, Madolche and Kirkia and stuff like that. And then to see its true potential and how good it is. Right now it is a very cheap card. It's I think they're maybe $1 or $2 each. So I mean, if it turns out to be a good card, you know, it's definitely worth it. But this has been Radio, and if you're liking my Tech Card Tuesday series, you know, please throw me a like, and remember to subscribe. If you have suggestions for the next Tech Card, I just kind of do them randomly. Mainly, I kind of think of the Monday before. I'm like, well, I'm gonna do this card because I'm thinking about it at the moment. But there's all kinds of Tech Cards I could do. So if you have suggestions, please let me know, and I will put them into consideration. Again, thank you for watching, and remember to please like, comment, subscribe, blah 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 blah, and peace out.